Hi guys, welcome to Life Hack It. Today we're gonna do some game-changing hacks for everyday life. Remember to subscribe. Life Hack It.
If you're ever swimming in the ocean and all of a sudden you're trying to swim towards the beach, but the shore seems to get further and further away, that means you're caught on a riptide. Do not fight the swim towards the shore. The best and most practical way for your survival is to swim parallel to the shore in order to escape the riptide. When going outdoors, it's very important to protect your skin from the sun. Now, studies show that receiving about 15 minutes of morning sun is so beneficial to you. Not only does it help you synthesize vitamin D, but it also prevents a lot of different types of cancer, including breast cancer. But, like with everything, excess is not good. So, if you're gonna go outside during the day after 10 a.m., apply sunblock, even if it's just for a short time. SPF 30 or more is extremely recommended in order to prevent sunspots and wrinkling.
Have you ever been in a situation where you just cannot hold a laughter? I think everybody has been in one of those. So here's the technique you need to try. Exhale as much as you can until you turn purple, of course, and just hold your breath for a second. Just hold it as long as you can, and for sure, that laughter that is lingering will stop.
If you ever get an email or a text that really infuriates you, do not respond right away. Take an hour or so to cool down and then read it again before you respond. Reason being is you'll be amazed how much more calm and rational you'll be, therefore your response will be more productive. This feels like a movie, but if for any reason you feel like you're being followed, do not speed up. That's not good for you. You may want to just take several right turns, forming a circle, and if they're still behind you, you're being followed. If you want to be remembered as a great conversationalist, here's the trick. Don't talk too much. Just ask questions, but not any kind. Make sure they're open-ended questions. People's favorite subject is themselves, so ask questions that allow for deep thought, and you will be amazed how well you'll be remembered. This is actually a cool way to trick yourself into seeing if you really are hungry or not. So, if you bring a snack at work, make sure you bring a healthy snack. And while you're working, if you're looking for a snack but you do not feel like eating the one you brought, you are not hungry, you are just plain bored.
Next time you get a stomachache, you have two choices. You can either have a little bit of warm water with baking soda that will help you soothe the stomach and kind of reduce the acidity, or you can also take a hot shower. Hot shower, let it steam you and hit you in the belly, and pretty soon you will feel a lot better.
If you are dealing with children and they are very rowdy and you don't know what to do, then take a step back and do not look at them as rowdy children. Look at them as little tiny drunk people, and you'll have an easier time dealing with them. It's all a matter of perception. So you go to a restaurant and they offer you shelled peanuts, and they are a little bit of a pain to open up in order to eat the peanuts. Well, don't worry. Peanut shells are actually edible. They are filled with fiber and are actually very healthy for you. It's so easy to get upset when your dog runs away and decides to take its mighty time coming back. You want to yell at them, but hold your horses for a moment. Scolding your dog as soon as he comes back is actually negatively influencing them to not come back anytime sooner. The technique is actually rewarding them for coming back. The more you reward them, the sooner they will take note and do exactly what you want. I don't know how crazy you have to be for this to happen, but according to some accounts, if you decide to eat a lot of blue M&Ms, you're going to actually change, temporarily, your skin color to a light shade of blue. This one comes straight from the self-help books or perhaps the manipulative ones. It really depends on how you apply it. So, if you really want something from someone, don't request it. Frame it as an offer. When you offer something to someone, you're adding value, so they'll be more open to doing it for you, and maybe even thank you for it.
It's so easy to get caught up in our days. We're so busy and everything seems to just run away from our hands. One way to practice to be focused and be more mindful is just stay in a quiet place for 15 minutes. Take a deep breath, just let your thoughts slide. And that way, when you come back into the world, you're gonna be so much calmer.
Mother Nature is truly a great healer. And if you're suffering from slight depression and you need time to go outside but maybe cannot go for a hike, it has been proven that a therapeutic activity is actually gardening. Gardening can alleviate depression by up to 33%. You probably only do this when there is a very cold night, but wearing socks to bed every night can help you reduce the amount of times you wake up during the night. The human body is incredible and is so particular and specific that even hearing is designed better in one ear than the other. For example, the right ear is better at hearing speech more so than the left ear, which is actually better at hearing music. Shopping for plane tickets online is a pain. It depends on what time of the day, what time of the year, when you travel, all those things vary the prices. But one technique you should try is purchasing plane tickets while your browser is in incognito mode. Having your browser in incognito mode will lower the prices. If you're not the kind of person who likes to fight often, instinctively you will do the same thing as 99% of the population. People that do not fight will instinctively throw a right hook when provoked.
Who doesn't like free stuff? So guys, when you go to Five Guys, which is a fantastic burger place, and you order the cheeseburger with bacon, you actually get to order for free extra bacon and extra cheese. Another fantastic thing, if you like freebies, keep your Starbucks cup, because refills on plain coffee are only 50 cents.
If you need to remember something really well, then take a nap. Here's the trick. Taking a nap after learning something actually makes your brain solidify that into your memory and making it easier to recall it later. If you really want to optimize your time and actually boost your running and lifting ability by almost 20%, then listening to music while working out will do the trick for you. If you really want to get the cheapest items at the store, then look no further. Do not look at the eye level. Items that are at eye level are usually the more expensive or the ones that they are trying to promote and usually are more costly. The ones above those, at the top of the shelf, those are the cheapest. If you work out often or have had a coach, then you probably know this. But if you don't, here is something very important to keep you from injury. Stretching before any physical activity will help you reduce the risk of injury by up to 80%. If you really want to optimize your brain when you are taking a test, then take your test with an empty stomach. According to studies, hunger makes you focus better.
If you like this video, you definitely want to check out our new channel, Life Hack It. We're going to do tips and tricks, and we're going to experiment on the table and try different things that work, and some of them don't work, but that's what makes it really fun. So check it out. Also, for extra footage, Check us out on Facebook at Life Hack It.
Remember to click the bell icon after you subscribe so you can get instant notifications of all our new videos.